Alright, welcome back to Crypto Harmonics. I just wanted to shoot a quick video and kind of give you guys a little bit of an update before we go full on into the weekend. We're on Saturday morning right now, and then I'll check back in on Monday morning. I wanted to look at Ethereum. On the last video, we're looking at how far down will it go. You know, can it come down to our price point here at $163, $164? That's where I've got my target at right here. So if it comes down here, I'll be getting in, going long, buying up some Ethereum. I've already got my orders, my limit orders placed on Bitfinex. I like Bitfinex. I can use, once I get into this trade, I can place, and maybe I'll make a video explaining how to do this. Some of y'all probably already know. But putting on OCO orders, it's what's called OCO, one cancels the other. Is an excellent way. Once you're in a trade, you can put a take profit, like say you want to take your profit up here and you want to put your stop loss right here, then whichever one gets hit, it'll take that other one automatically off, so you don't have to sit in front of your computer 19 hours a day, which is nice. So anyways, we're looking at Ethereum coming down here and touching 164, and we'll go long. And let's not even talk about profit right now. Let's talk about loss. Let's say, and no one wants to talk about that. That's not beautiful, right? No one wants to talk about that. But you got to talk about it, right? So if it comes down to 129, maybe 128, somewhere in here, we'll be out. 128 looks good. So we'll take our loss there. But we're also shooting for a really good target, probably around, actually, once we get in, I'll look at it and see, but I might actually be shooting for like the 220s, somewhere in there. So we'll just look at it, and hopefully it triggers by Monday, possibly, or maybe on Monday. We'll see. Let's look at Dash real quick. Dash Dash is a good one I like, just longer term. And so, but I like to take little trades here and there, add to my position. I actually sold Dash at around 2 something. It signaled, I don't know where it's at on here right now, but it signaled something for me to get out. So I'm looking actually to get back into Dash at a good price. So for me, I have this pattern. Let me draw it so you can kind of see it. I'm going to use this leg up. This isn't, I like to use, like, I'd prefer using this one right here, but it just doesn't match up with the patterns. And I'm just looking for a short-term trade on Dash because I don't think it's going to go very far down, although I could be wrong. So you've got this leg up here, this X to A to B, down to a 5-0 retracement, roughly. Back up, you got another 5-0 retracement, which is good. And then you're looking for the 886 coming down here. We're going to pull this D point all the way down here, and that's our entry. And I'm not front running this much because if you look to the left, you'll see at this point it's popped up. I mean, okay, if you look here, it popped up to all the way to, like, I think that might have been an all-time high, like $220 something. This is against the tether on Poloniex, if you can't see that there. Okay, so popped up there, comes down. Next time it came down here, it dragged down a little bit, but then it popped back up to 180, and then it had this dip, and it's been down around here, and it's come back up. So this is kind of a little area where it likes to slingshot up. Could it go down? Absolutely. And because no one knows that with 100% certainty, we're going to set a stop loss here around 149. So I'm only losing $10 worth per Dash. But my target is going to be, oh shoot, there we go, right here, 182. So I'm looking at, what is that, $23 per Dash. So if you just, say you just trade one Dash, right? If we're wrong, we're going to lose $10. All right? Hopefully most people can live with that. I'm okay with that to make $23 if we're right. So that's a good deal in my book. Okay? And let's check in on our little babies over here, digibyte and digital note. Just a couple little guys trying to make it out there. Digibyte's coming back up. It's at 600 satoshis. We're in again at 440, I believe, satoshis. So we're in the money. It's not really making any crazy moves, but I'd like to see it, surpass this high over here from earlier in the week and come up around 1,000 satoshis and just kind of slowly start moving up. Obviously, a great run up into our profit target right there is awesome, but I'm okay with slow growth right there. Just keep trekking up. Digital notes kind of doing the same thing, kind of making a comeback. It had a rough day yesterday. It's kind of sitting on this support here. So if it breaks this support, I mean, we're still in the trade, right? We're still going to be in the trade because until it breaks, I get rid of that. Until it breaks this support at 500 satoshis, we're not out. We're not really worried because our stop loss is at 450 satoshis. So we're just still kind of hanging out, and look, we're shooting for up here. So we got a really good profit target. I mean, in it, what are we in at? Like 8? And up there, we're going to get close to doubling our money on this trade if we're correct. Okay? And then Stellar, let's look at Stellar here. Stellar Lumens. Still, it's kind of consolidating here a little bit because of this support. So we may get another bounce up. And again, it's not guaranteed to come down to our target. This is just, we're just saying if it comes down this far, we will take it. We'll buy it up at this level. We consider this cheap at 420 satoshis. If it doesn't want to come down that far, our worst case scenario is that we missed an opportunity to make money, but we didn't lose any money, which is okay, right? That's good risk management. I mean, it sucks to miss out on good runs, but good runs we're gonna find them. So if you stick with these patterns, you're gonna find some really good runs. You just gotta let it come to you. If it doesn't, come down, look, maybe we'll get in on Dash, maybe we'll get some Ethereum. I'm not worried about it, okay? Let's see, for the last thing, let's look at Bitcoin real quick and my price prediction on once it breaks 3,000, which it will, where are we going? Where's our next stop? Where should I take some profits off at? Okay. Okay, we're on the daily right here. And I was on the 4 hour, but we had a little double top and then it broke through, and I said, that's a bearish signal for me, right? And you can kind of see it's coming down, but it's just, honestly, I'm long on this, just because of the fundamentals and everything right now. But I do have it cornered. So let me show you real quick, just in case it decides to come down. This is what we're looking at. And it'd be better on a 4 hour, but I'm just going to do this real quick. You'll kind of get the point. Another bat pattern, which is obviously my favorite pattern. Gives us a really good, really small risk. All right, right there. 1980, 1960, somewhere in there. If it comes down to there, we're buying the heck out of Bitcoin. I don't personally think it's going to come down that far, but you never know. Now, here is my targets, and I'm not going to show you how I got to this. I want to keep this video kind of short. Maybe I will in another video, or maybe on Monday I'll show you how I got this. But once it breaks this right here, this all-time high, $3,000, these are my price points. Very conservatively, 32.11. Very conservatively. More than likely, it's going into this range right here, 35.93 to 37.15. And I know those are very exact numbers, and listen, I'm not calling anything. I'm not saying at 37.15 and 30 cents it's going to turn around and nosedive, but I think we are forming a floor here for our next move up. So if you're just now getting into Bitcoin, listen, you're going to make some money. I'm just trying to give you some targets to say, hey, look, I'm in at 27 right now. Where should I take some profits? Well, 32 is a good spot, but it could very easily run to 35, 3600 to 3700 in there. At these spots, I will be taking some profits off, and I'll be waiting for a fallback down to this, 3,000 to 2,800 range, and looking to get back in and get me some more Bitcoin, because that's the whole goal of trading, flipping back and forth, making a little bit more each time. Well, I hope this was helpful, and I'll check back with you guys on Monday. Have a good rest of the weekend.